just look at a heron. So there's a heron there, I'm filming it. All you've got to do is stand around it and look at it, because that's a wild bird. That can unnerve it enough that it actually takes off. And when it takes off, of course, that's quite an impressive sight because it's a very large bird. So I don't want to unduly scare it, but this one seems to be not in any hurry to be taking off. I'll give it that much. So it's just scratching its cheek and not getting altogether worried about things. So it's a lot more tame than most of the ones I've seen, that's for sure. At this point, rather a large dog has got in the water, which might be enough to make it want to fly up if it hasn't done that with me. Certainly got the bird's attention. It might be enough just for me to flap my jacket about a bit for it to actually take to the air now. Anybody around this area with fish ponds, they've probably already lost some of their koi to this heron. They're certainly not coy about taking them. Now it's decided that it's, having seen me spend a lot of time looking at it, it's going to become absolutely motionlessly still in the hope that it's not me, that I'm not looking at it. These geese have suddenly stopped in between me and it. And it's a standoff. Is it going to take to the air or not? I'm now waving the jacket slightly. It's still motionless. Okay, so I start to move on and leave it its well-earned peace. I didn't get a heron taken to the air on that particular film, but at least you've seen a heron by the canal side fishing, or it probably will resume its fishing in a moment. And yeah, I don't want to disturb it overly. I don't want to start chucking bricks at it or anything like that. So, for me, that's too much incursion into nature. Photography is one thing, but shooing them around and distressing them is quite another. Now, what's interesting here, at this point in which, let me pull the focus back again, you're still over there. The bullborn's on that side again, of course, over there. The bullborn joins the gade. And how that happens, there's Braunston 65 miles, there's 65 miles to Birmingham, end of the canal in other words, when this canal gives up to the rest of all the other English canals that are interlinked in a system that puts you together with cities all over England and Wales. I think it probably even links in to a degree to the Welsh ones. How exactly that works I'm not sure, but I think there's a link also into the Welsh canal system at some point in the proceedings. Oh, not entirely sure what's going on here, but this chap seems to have fallen off his wheelchair. Another chap sitting next to him, so how exactly that works, maybe that person's intentionally having a sunbathe or something there, but an odd state of affairs. Not entirely sure what that portends, but in any event, what we see here, you've got this bridge with land on that side which is lower. This is another lock. You can see the old Boxmoor Town Hall on the far side. Nets over here, I'm not sure whether that isn't intended for the practicing of some sport, maybe fielding or another. Yeah, it looks like some kind of sports, probably to do with the cricket club. Probably for practicing within that netted situation, batting and what have you. Nice buttercups out in strength there. The old rusty fence, which is a sine qua non in the English countryside. This one covered in ivy at the top. Coot landing.